Haha! Let today be the day you almost called Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh, right, you're on. Yeah, welcome to another breakfast. No, Jack Sparrow, right. So we've got the honey shredders today, but I actually don't know where they are. You see, they're actually not on the ceiling anymore. Like, where are they? I don't know where they are, like. I'm looking at it at a different angle. They're up on the ceiling. There we go, I'm being pulled up by the kraken then. So I have no idea which episode this is, but spoiler for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and I mean huge spoiler, please do not watch this video. Well, don't skip this part if you haven't seen the movie. You'll know which part to skip because at the beginning I'll do that, and at the end I'll do that as well. So this is the beginning of the spoiler. Right, so you gotta skip this because I've got to get the words into my head. This movie is still rated 12 in England. How? I have no idea. It's gory as hell and like violent as anything in the MCU ever. It's even more violent than Deadpool, and Deadpool does not hold back its violence. Yeah. Captain Carter, she's in it, played by Hayley Atwell. I screamed at that point because I quite like Captain Carter, but I do not like the actress. She's a bully in real life. She gets cut in half by the shield, and it actually shows it. Black Bolt's in it. I have never really watched the Inhumans. I think I've only watched one episode, but I wasn't like too crazy when Black Bolt showed up. I was just like, oh, Black Bolt. You know, I wasn't really expecting him to show up, and seeing him wasn't the best. But I don't really know him because I think if I watched Inhumans, then I'd probably know him. But I know that I think I do. I know that from his superpower, he can literally kill people from just talking. So God knows when he has a cold, he'll be like, "Do you have a cold?" No. It's a little bit dangerous. The worst superpower on the whole planet, if you ask me. But yeah, someone, I know who that someone is. Let's just say Jim from The Office said, hint hint, said that he can literally destroy you with one whisper out of your mouth. And Black Bolt tried to talk, and Wanda said, "What mouth?" That scene went through me. That scene really, it was like The Matrix. You know when Neo, no mouth, yeah. Wanda literally completely gets rid of his mouth. There's like no mouth there, it's just nose, bad CGI part, no mouth, and then a chunk of his head comes flying off. So it's quite violent, really. It shows it as well. Like I'm pretty surprised a 12-rated Marvel film shows that. The way that Reed Richards dies as well, played by Jim from The Office, spoiler. But when I saw that, I literally went wild because I was there last year on TikTok saying John Krasinski won't be playing Mr. Fantastic. 1 year later. Oh my God, he actually played Mr. Fantastic. I was a bit gobsmacked actually to see that. I was not expecting John Krasinski to show up, but he actually did. By the way, I haven't seen this film, but I'm spoiling it for myself. I'm seeing this film in the cinema on the 2nd of June. It might be later, actually, I don't know. I think that's a bank holiday, actually. But, yeah, John Krasinski showed up, and he stretched like 3 times out the whole film and then died in like 10 minutes. Sorry, spoiler alert, but he got turned to string cheese. Literally got ripped to pieces by Wanda. I know. So that voice saying, "You should tell him the truth." Who do you think it is? Because I know full well who it is. Who do you think it is? Do you think it's Patrick Stewart? Think it's Professor X? because it is. Yeah, Professor X actually showed up. But that's not the X-Men movie one. That's like the X-Men 1997 one. Yeah, because he had his cool hover chair from the 90s show. I've always wanted to be in that chair, it looks so cool. Fun fact, I've never actually watched the X-Men show. I'm going to though shortly because it looks amazing. Yeah. Well, the way he dies, I think is the most violent of them all. Even more violent than Black Bolt's, yeah. Black Bolt's was quite horrific. Let's just say Patrick Stewart. Yeah. Alright. Bye, guys.